Hey. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you guys came from. So welcome to the presentation of the Istanbul Youth Summit 2026, and I hope you guys are doing well today. And okay, since we have the last Saturday of 2025, maybe you can share your thoughts or story maybe about how are you guys feeling towards this year end. So maybe you guys can type it down on the chat box, or you can unmute yourself here. Maybe you guys can just share your thoughts about the last Saturday of this year, and or any story that you guys wanted to share. Okay, while waiting, you guys can turn on your camera and of course rename your Zoom profile into name_country. And since this is the presentation of Istanbul Youth Summit 2026, and this presentation will talk about something that is really important to know for you guys because we only have few months left to the day of Istanbul Youth Summit 2026. And the topics for today's presentation is effective communication and group introduction. So make sure you guys tuning in until the end of this presentation, and make sure you guys can search your comfiest spot to tuning this presentation. Okay, I am not seeing any response about your thoughts about this last week of 2025, but I think that's okay. I hope you guys have amazing time during this year end, and I hope you guys be healthy always. Okay, so without any further ado, let's just get into the main session, which is the material presentation by our speaker, which is Miss Kalila. Hello, are you here?
Yes, Rania, I'm here. A minute.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? Are you in a vehicle? Vehicle?
Yes, I
Okay,
am. So
that's why.
sorry.
That's
Yeah.
totally okay.
Okay, so are you ready for presenting the materials?
Yep, totally ready.
Okay. Okay, so for you guys who have joined this session, please tune in and make sure please take notes if you want to, and if you have questions, please keep it as we do the Q&A session later. Okay, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rani, for the time. Thank you for opening this session too. Hello, everyone. My name is Kalila. You can call me Chacha. Minute. And I will be the presenter today. But before I start everything, I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone who are celebrating Christmas. And for those who is not celebrating Christmas, happy holiday because me as well, I'm not celebrating Christmas, but I'm here in my parents' house. So I'm on holiday too. And I understand that you guys are also on holiday. And I guess Rani as well. Where are you heading, Rani? To your parents' house or somewhere else?
I'm heading to um somewhere, but not my house. But it's okay. All good.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Rani. So, okay then, without further ado, let's start our presentation today. I'll try to make it short because, well, everyone is on holiday, so we'll try to not spending much time in the pre-orientation today. Okay, a minute. Mm, is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, now we are talking about Talk Smart, Team Strong, Effective Communication, and Group Introduction. So basically, our goal today is to put you guys into group. We have divided you into several teams. But before we jump to the last session, which is group information, I want to talk about effective communication because apparently you will be grouped with other people from different country uh, who selected the same theme as you, and hopefully our pre-orientation today will help a bit to bridge you guys to communicate with each other. So, a minute. Right. So, why communication and networking matter? So, the Youth Summit is more than attending session. And communication helps maximize learning and exposure. Your communication represents your country and youth break the boundaries. Networking opens collaboration, opportunities, and friendship. Of course, we already know this, but I just want to highlight because our summit which will be taking place in Istanbul in February 2026. Let's see it not just an event. Let's see it as a long-term connection or long-term network that we can build with other people, with our friends. So it is a place or a media within which you can deliver your idea, but besides that, you can also develop your network. You can develop your link or connection, not only with other students, because apparently most of our participants are students, but also with professionals, with the speaker, with the judges, with the committee. And let's see it not as an event again or a session, but it's a long-term connection that might be helpful or which can help you in the future. For example, for collaboration, you want to write an article and you need co-author, or if push master degree or higher educational degree, and you need some let's say uh, recommendation letter, and you can write on you find people in the summit have some interest with you. So don't just see it as how to say that one event, one session, but see it as a long-term connection or something that can enlarge or expand your network and also your opportunities. And we often see how media represent Islam in particular as something or community that spreads hate or being exclusive with its community, or how to say that specific a minute, or how a specific community, a specific judge representing a whole religion or a whole community or a whole country. That's how, that's just people, I mean, that's how it works. So we are actually representing our country, we are representing our religion, we are going international as an agent, although not everyone realizing it. But well, for example, if I meet some people in let's say in Korea or in Istanbul, and I see them behave nicely to me, or they are rude to me, so I will automatically, it's sometimes it's unconscious, but we often do it unconsciously, that we label people the way they treat us, the way they with us. So we are the way we behave, the way we communicate with others, it represents, of course, the community we are representing. Youth break the boundary. So here, what I want to say is, um, use your opportunity that you will get during the event in the Istanbul Youth Summit, not as for you not to see it as an event or a session, but a long-term opportunity that you can gain and manifest, and also be mindful the way how you communicate, the way how you present on and behave, because that represent not only you, but also your country, also your religion, because people unconsciously judging each other the way they were treated by other people by labeling it not only by that person, but as a whole, as a part of a community, or part of a country, or part of a religion. Okay, right. Next, what here's well, we have 4 points here. I mean, the first is delivering messages clearly and respectfully, being aware of cultural differences, focus on it's just way of their speaking. It's just um their notes, or it's actually their culture. It has nothing to do with you. So my note here is, don't be too sensitive. We or you guys build conversation particularly from different countries and different culture. And active listening and mutual understanding here is try to listen and try to grasp the actual meaning of what people say, because apparently as people who were not born and raised in English speaking countries, some had difficulty of speaking English. So sometimes what we say, what we, and that needs patience, and that needs how to say that how do you say, an intention, okay, an intention to actually understand, to actually grasp the meaning of our partner of speaking, to literally understand what they speak. I mean, when they speak, or when our friends speak, we we listening her or him is to understand them. So I want to highlight this. You are listening to other people, conversation to other people. The goal is actually to understand, to be listening carefully, not only to reply, not only to answer what they are talking about or what they are speaking about, but also literally grasp. I'm sorry, but also to grasp the literal meaning of what they say, and have an understanding. Because, well, sometimes, as I've mentioned before, we are not always have the exact word of what we actually mean, because our English is not perfect, and that is totally okay. Next. Okay, here are some common communication challenges. Well, everyone is experiencing this: worry about making mistake, fear of speaking English, different accents and speaking styles, cultural misunderstanding, overthinking about grammar. I think everyone is experiencing this, and me too. I was born and raised in Indonesia. Of course, my English is not perfect, but I'm just trying to speak and deliver what I want to say, the words that's in my head. And that is totally okay, because apparently everyone is actually understand what you're saying. So don't be afraid. Just speak it, let it out. Because even though those who are born and raised in English speaking country, they actually understand what you mean. So don't worry. Don't worry about making mistake. Don't worry about your grammar. We understand it. The people, English people understand it. American people understand it. Even this also expand our knowledge that we have different styles or different accent of English. We have English, we have Indian English, we have British English and American English. Everyone knows that. But uh, once again, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of making mistake, because what I want to highlight here is that when hardly speak English, that just means that we not only speak English, but we also speak the other language, which not every English person or American person able to do that. So we have to be proud of ourselves. We master, for example, Indonesian, we master English, we master Tagalog, for example, we master some Indian language, something like that. So that's totally okay. Understand it. I will this has really to give example. So first time I was taking my degree and completed it in 3 years. I once have a friend still. She was from Egypt, and the way she speak is with a loud tone Indonesian. I was so surprised. I feel at every time I talk to her, and uh have different ideas with her. He will totally scream at me, so angry. And so what is this has to do with me? We just have different, how to say that, ideas. We are not on the same ideas, and that's okay. Agree to disagree is just a normal thing. But what I wanna highlight here, that's not what she meant. Uh, what that's how to say what she the way she speak. It's just only the way she speak, the way her people speak, the way Egyptians speak, for example. And that doesn't mean anything. She wasn't hating me, she wasn't being hurtful to me, or has bad intention. No, not at all. That's just the way people speak differently across culture. So don't take it too personal. That is my first uh, takeaway. So don't take it too personal if you try to build conversation or have conversation with people from other country. I think that's normal. For example, people from Southeast Asia, Indonesian, Malaysian, for example, so their tone are usually low. They avoid uh, like that is calm. So also tend to not speaking directly about what we mean, but that is okay. I mean, that's about cultural differences. So avoid cultural misunderstanding. Just try to grasp what uh, the other speaker try to deliver, or just try to understand, oh, this is just the way her people, or the people in her country. And for example, they speak with a high note. People usually label them, for example, they always angry, but just that the way they talk, the conversation. So that's totally okay. Avoid cultural misunderstanding. Right. Um, this is just an introduction. You can use these later on. You can mention your name and your country, and then your background, or whether you are a student or professional, or maybe you can also mention your interest or passion and your reason for joining the summit. For your information, we will group you, or we will invite you later on this night, inshallah, into one big group, the main group. And afterward, we will send you the link to the smaller group. And within these groups, you exchange information with other participants. You can use this formula, or you can use this formula during the event as well. That's totally okay. This is just a suggestion. Okay. Same. This is how to start conversation. Which country are you from? Is this your first summit? What social issues are you interested in? With this, so to active and engagement, listen attentively without interrupting. Most of us, of course, we tend to cut off in the midway, or in the way during people speak. But I don't think, well, it's not, I don't think that is not a good idea. That's not good. So avoid interrupting people when speaking, and please show interest through short. You can, for example, sending emoji, sending memes, sending stickers to show interest, and then ask follow-up questions. For example, if you already built some conversation with your partner, uh, don't forget to ask follow-up questions. So the conversation didn't stop there, or you can move to other topics that both have a common interest in, and then respect different perspectives. Uh, respect perspective and opinion. This is what happened during the mentoring. Apparently, after this, we will the group the actor who will be um because everyone has different essays and different, but you as a group will have to build how to build same project presentation. So the presentation will be in group. So uh, different and opinions, but try to respect to disagree. That's normal. For example, if I have perspective A on issues and Rani, for example, have B on this the same social issue, try to find if I to join the group, I will try first. Everyone in the group is Indonesian, so uh, just in case you have the same culture as Indonesian, who tend to be go around and around and around before arriving to what you really mean, try to understand that everyone is like us, is not like Indonesians, for example, or Malaysians, and try to be how to say that direct so other people can understand it. Try to understand that we all come from different cultures, and maybe if you guys have some Indonesian friend or Malaysian friend in your group, try to understand that if they maybe have long sentences to deliver their ideas, just try to understand that that's the way they speak, the way they do their cultural differences, and avoid stereotypes and sensitive jokes. Observers when unsure. Okay, communication beyond. Don't forget to exchange contacts. We have LinkedIn, Instagram, WhatsApp, send polite follow-up messages, maintaining professionalism online, build long-term connections. So as I've mentioned before, our summit here, don't try to see it as a long-term connection or long-term project that you can always build with your team or with your friends, with your other people that you find during the summit or in the groups later on. And well, and we behave in a good way with a good impression of other people, maybe other people on us, on we our idea perfectly the the presentation. You can ask or the committee or even the speak to you notes on yeah, I forget the one of links that, but that some people know about you or okay. Now this is the grouping. We have 6 group here. The first group, can you see it? I'm sorry, Rand, can you see it clearly so everyone here can read
Yes.
as well? Okay. Your name here, uh, group 1, and then group 2, group 3, and group 4. We will later on invite you to the main group, and then we will send you link to this. This is your group, based the theme that you have chosen. And this is group 5 and group 6. Okay, I think that's all. My presentation is short because I know you guys are still in holiday. And well, we can finish it sooner. Any question, everyone?
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Kalma, for sharing the insights of about effective communications because as I mentioned earlier that the Istanbul Youth Summit is happening a few months left, so I think it's important for us to know a bit about how to communicate properly because we are the participants came from the different country. Of course, we have different cultural as well. So that is very important how we communicate effectively. And of course, there is an important announcement at the end, which is the group introduction, which I think we'll begin the introduction with the mentor in the next presentation, maybe we are going to announce you later. Yes, so thank you so much, Ms. Kalila, for sharing the insights of the material for today's presentation. Okay, am I audible? Okay, so before we get into the, you guys can turn on your camera first to for today's presentation. Maybe you are able to turn on your camera. We can share our best posts today since this is the last Saturday of 2025, right? Yes, maybe turn on the camera, please. Okay, no one.
Okay,
Okay,
then.
okay, we will count down in three, one. Okay, perfect. Thanks everyone. Okay, so because we had we should presentation. Is there anyone who wants to ask and who's asking it? You can yourself and hand first if you want to ask. Okay. Okay, so is there anyone who has questions?
We will be glad if we be able to, if we can speak with you or have a little conversation with the guys here. We have Bahman, we have Malika
Yeah.
here, we have, I'm sorry, Miss, who is your name? Because I cannot see your name
iPhone.
here.
Yes.
Miss iPhone, I'm sorry to call you that way.
Okay. Sorry. Tuğba. Tuğba
Ah,
Sadıç.
oh, you're
Okay.
Miss
I'm from
Tuba.
group 3. Yes.
Okay. Okay,
That's
it's nice to finally seeing you here, Miss Tuba.
Me too. Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Tuba is from Turkey, Rani, so she will be joining us in our program. She was the partial funded participant, if I'm not mistaken.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
I exchanged some conversation with her earlier. Okay,
Yes.
can't wait
That's
to
so
see you later on, Miss Tuba.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Okay. I think there's no one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no one to have their questions for today's presentations. I think the PowerPoint slides will be shared as well in the group WhatsApp group or what? Because this is a really important announcement regarding to the group introduction. So
Okay.
the slide is going to be shared as well, I think, by the team. So you guys won't miss the information. Okay, since we don't have any questions, both on the Zoom chat, or on the raise hand box, there's nobody to raise their hand. I think we have to wrap this presentation session for today. Thank you so much, Ms. Kalila, for your time and your
Thank you, Rani.
insights. Yes. Happy holiday, everyone. Hope you guys have the best time today, and of course the year end time. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to joining the presentation next week. Bye.